I think a lot of people get really into this. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Footage has emerged of an unidentified object submerging itself into the ocean. And Brian Helmuth, who's a professor of marine and environmental science at Northeastern University, says, yep, alien life is living in the ocean. He says that's the whole reason anyone would even want to come here is to explore oceans. They don't care what's happening on
a lot
the
of
land.
planets don't have water. We learned that in The Man That Fell to Earth. And so it makes sense that they would want to, surround themselves
He says,
with water.
look, I'm not a UFO expert, but if I were investigating an alien planet like Earth, the ocean would definitely be the place to start. Not only does it comprise the vast majority of living space and living organisms on Earth, but it also is comparatively unpopulated by the one species,
that could do
humans,
them harm.
that seems intent on destroying the planet.
Yeah, right.
If you were looking for a redeeming species that you might want to take back to your planet, you'd probably find, like, whales.
Mm-hmm.
They're friendly.
You can make perfume out of their sperm.
Yes.
Is that what you've been making it out of?
Yeah. You didn't. That's not not on my
Or their
face.
vomit, or both. You know that it's true. I learned this from Jacques Cousteau. He was a very French.
He swam around the world.
Yeah. We know less about the oceans than we know about outer space.
There's nothing there. Nothing can have it.
Than the galaxy.
Can I say something? With our education system, we know less about everything than we should.
No, that's true.
That worked for you?
Yeah, that's
all
true.
right. Well, then
Especially in Texas.
whoa.
Wow,
Come
wow.
on, Thumb.
Mornings with Matt and Bob presents
Nods to the Odd.
Who wants to go hiking in China? Raise your hand. Clap. We all want to go. Tourists in visiting the scenic mountain spots in China's Xinjiang province can now skip the mountain hiking altogether and ride giant escalators. That's right. To help tourists who have been coming to hike, they realize many of the hikers are becoming exhausted.
So many Americans have been there already.
Yeah,
I
so the
guess.
state government has put in escalators that are literally hundreds of meters long. Like insane. Like when you look at a picture of this, here's why I'm excited. So think of how long 100 meter is. 100 meters, right?
Football field.
Now,
Generally.
put an escalator there. And in China, the Chinese culture loves to have cameras and videos going. We are going to start getting videos, ladies and gentlemen, of people rolling down 100 meters worth of moving stairs. The original purpose for us to build this elevator, quote unquote, is to solve the traffic problem in climbing the mountain.
Yeah, but where's the sport in that?
That's true.
Taking an elevator, escalator, whatever, moving sidewalk,
The
whatever you want
Japanese
to
would
call
have
it.
made it icy.
Here's what's amazing about
they
it,
would
too.
have put
They'd have put grease on it or
would've some
something.
grease
yeah,
stairs,
make a game show
Would've
out of
been
it for
fun.
TV.
What's fun is there'll be like a long chunk of escalator that goes up, and then there's a flat part. But instead of you walking to the next escalator, it literally does have one of those moving sidewalks that you sometimes have in an
You gotta do
airport somewhere.
nothing.
You just park, and then machines take you all the way to the scenic outlook at the top of the mountains.
I like it.
Someone is complaining the escalators take away from the natural beauty of the mountain, don't they?
Just don't look at the escalator part.
China says they like the concept of no pain mountain climbing, though it has not been adopted by all.
Now, what about people that want to walk fast? Like, is it like at the airport, you stay to the right and let the fast
Walk on the
people
left?
on the left, the ones that want to walk it?
I will say from the pictures I see, it looks like nobody is doing any of the walking.
I'll say it's
Quitters.
still scary, though. Like, I don't want to be on an escalator even that high of an elevation.
No.
No,
And if you have
remember,
young,
these aren't elevators; they're just escalators.
Escalators,
plus,
yeah.
if you have young kids, they're going to try to go down the up escalator.
There's going to be a
all
slip
day.
and
It's gonna-
fall.
Well, they
It's,
say this is awesome for the elderly and for children. You don't need to be able to climb; you just stand on the escalator. My kid is happy. I am happy. A young mother added. It is 350 meters long total. The total escalator system, 350 meters long.
Well, now there's going to be escalators everywhere here in America once we catch wind. The Eiffel Tower. Well, no, that's in Paris. The
Congratulations. Congratulations, Chewy. Nailed it.
Statue of Liberty, just take the escalator. Empire State
St.
Building.
Louis Arch, take the escalator.
Escalator.
Mount Pinnell.
Take the escalator.
Everest. Escalator.
When Chewy's laying down on his back and you want to get up to the top of his belly button.
Escalator.
Mornings with Matt and
Gondola.
Bob presents Nods to the Odd.
A woman has a one-word statement for her haters.
Oh.
That's right. She basically says she doesn't care. She's got a lot of haters out there. She's online. You know what happens when you're online.
You're a target. You're a moving target.
You are a moving target.
People
want
wanna see you shine.
people want to give you a hard time. She's a social media personality.
Nice.
And then people have started, you know how it is. Let's see, here she is taking an Instagram photo of herself at the Tarte
What is
Cafe and Bakery in Gold Coast, Australia. And she wrote that she is, quote, unfazed.
She should be unwatched.
She misspelled unfazed, but I think she means she's unfazed by all the hate. She was fired from her other job, which is weird. And but she is raking in $1.8 million with her side hustle, so I guess she's not too worried
Must
about
be a
it.
really good personality.
She has an incredible personality. Her big claim to fame and the reason people are giving her a hard time is they say that she's putting her sex life out there too much. Her claim to fame is she slept with 300 people in a year.
There's 365 days in a year. She's a quitter.
She really did. She took a lot of days off, didn't
Yeah.
she? I'd like to see a little more effort from someone.
That's true. Wilt Chamberlain.
No pain,
killed
no
that.
gain,
I
yeah.
mean, after Wilt, unless you're beating Wilt.
She said that she was fired from her marketing role after just 5 days on the job. The bosses were left with less than impressed with her lucrative side hustle. And they said they didn't want to be a part of it. And remember, here's what I love. It's not that she's just having sex 300 times. Anybody can do that. She found 300 willing participants. I just want to put that out there for those of you who are lonely and can't find one person.
But it's not really a huge challenge for a woman, though, is it?
Wow, dude.
What is that? I mean,
I don't know.
there's a bunch of men
I
that
agree
wanna
with
have
you, but
sex
I
with
just
you.
went, wow, dude, anyway.
She says the biggest mean comment she gets is that people love to say I have a massive forehead.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I like a big forehead.
Do you?
Yeah.
I like a regular size
A lot
forehead.
of brains in there.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it wasn't 300 men. I'm sorry. It's
Oh.
300 men and women in the year. And she
that's
says,
nothing.
hey, sex makes me feel good. Why shouldn't I feel good? I'm down to try anything, she says. And
Woman on woman doesn't count, does it?
she said that she'll sleep with up to 5 people in one day. She searches for people on dating apps. And she'll keep a list of people who she's regularly met up with so that she doesn't accidentally double up. Well, there you go. There you go. Something to...
I'd like to. I mean, I'm not.
It's got a plan.
I don't think it's like wrong or anything.
I didn't
anyway.
bring
I'm
it in
just
here
like,
to say anything bad.
I'm
I
just
think it's
saying
good
I-
that she's standing up for herself.
I just don't think. I don't know.
Do you remember we started this show? And what did we say? If you want to live a good, long, healthy life, what's one of the things that doctors suggest you do? Find a hobby. Find something you enjoy doing.
Something
and do
to look
that.
forward to.
Yeah. And hers is having lots of sex with strangers.
I mean, I'll subscribe, whatever.